Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 27 of Abandoned Kids to Teen Years. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is just pretty much where we left off in the last part. It is Saturday afternoon. I do not know whether the teens, have to go to Scouts today because of the fact that they took a vacation day on Friday, since we had Ethan, who we didn't know, but we had the baby on its way, and I didn't want to get their days all messed up with being their work and their responsibility messed up with accidentally coming home from school, which I find sometimes happens. So in the last part, or in between parts, I'm not sure, I had Amelia, there's Patchy, I had Amelia make a flower arrangement. So now we need to get her to come and scent the flower arrangement. So we're going to scent it with a crocus, and then we're going to put that up. Oh no, so they do have their scout meeting. Sometimes they don't go, sometimes they do. I never am sure about it. They're all in their winter gear, because I do find oftentimes when I load up into a save, as I've mentioned before, they are in their winter gear when it is winter time. So has she finished that? She has, I'm assuming. So now it is befriending, which is with crocuses, and it's pristine. Bob was thinking about you during his travels. Oh, I didn't even realize Bob went away, because I thought we were talking to him really recently. So we're going to take this. I'm going to go page up, hopefully with it. That's not close enough, but I'll just put it there just while I try and turn the screen around a little bit. And because it needs to be 5 grid things away from it. I can't use the Alt key, so there, it's there. So hopefully that will help with the bees. She is going to change into a beekeeper suit. I don't know how quickly that will help them calm down. They are enraged right now. I'm going to apply a mite treatment. So hopefully that will help them, bring them down to only irritated instead of enraged. And I see that Ethan is awake. And Sawyer is going to probably get something to eat because he's a bit hungry. Grab a serving. So we're going to apply that mite treatment. And let's see. Oh, you guys need to go to your scouts. Are you going? Stop talking and go to your scouts meetings, because you lose responsibility really easily. And so now they're calm. So you're going to remove the beekeeper suit, and then you're going to come bond with the bees so that we can try and develop a relationship with them. Why are you taking so long to go to your scouts meeting? Finally. So that took them all the way down to calm between the mite treatment and I think the flowers, obviously, because they normally only go down to irritated from enraged. And so we're bonding. We'll see how that goes. Oh, so they don't seem to like her. So even though they're calm, that didn't really work very well. So now she's not going to be comfortable. So now we're going to collect the honey. So it's a very low relationship. She didn't get built very much on that relationship. But we'll keep working on it. So we got some honey, and I'm sure that will be... And she's getting stung again. They didn't like her. Oh well. As long as it doesn't get in the negative. So let's take a look. That probably is poor quality. Let me drag that all the way down to the bottom. Poor. But the one thing with the poor quality honey is that it doesn't really matter. I've made the various things with the honey, and it didn't matter that it was poor quality. So I'm going to go into the fridge and stick that honey. But I want to put one in her, keep one in her inventory, even though it's poor. And they should probably, I was going to say they should all have one, but as we get it, we should give everybody one. Because that is a way to prevent them from dying from cold or from heat. If they can just eat it, and then they'll give them a happy moodlet, and it'll prevent that from happening. So that's kind of a good thing. Now, speaking of fridge, how much food do we have in the fridge? We have 3 of those, 1 of those, and 4 of those. So not actually a lot of food, but you know, it's good enough. That's one day. That's going to spoil the soonest, so I'm going to have her grab that to eat. Now, Sawyer, on the other hand, why don't we take you over here and try and bond with these bees too? You have a better relationship with them already. And then we can try and plant that tulip that we had sitting there. And I wanted to have him graft, because he had to take a cutting, and I took a cutting of, I'm pretty sure, the money tree that was here, that we put here. Yep, normal money tree. And then we planted a money tree here, but it's still really, because I didn't realize we already had a money tree. So I planted it. So I'm going to have him come and supercell. Yeah, I'm going to have him just come supercell everything, because we don't really need anything. And this is a emotional tree, and you're supposed to get the different berries, but it's sort of glitched right now that you only get like whatever berry you planted. It's funny, because when Jungle Adventures first came out, I went and planted like one of each berry, thinking that the trees only gave you each one of like the same berry that it was. And then I had like all these trees, and they gave me all the different berries. Well, now you kind of have to do that, but I'm not going to bother with that. We don't really have a lot of room. Do they have a season? They don't, so we could stick them outside, because I probably don't really care. So this can be evolved, so I may as well evolve that one. And we may as well evolve that one. And this tree is magnificent, so this is what I'm going to graft onto. I'm going to graft that money fruit tree onto this magnificent apple tree. The reason I'm not evolving the other things is because I don't know if the teens who are now back, if they need to do any evolving for the gardening aspiration, or grafting, I should say. And he doesn't. He's already completed that aspiration, so he doesn't need to. But because he had the cutting, I wanted him to do it. So we have an apple and money tree, and we're gonna see what we get from that. Did he get stung too from those bees? He did. Those bees are not very nice, I have to say. So why don't you, Sylvia? Why don't you come? Is your fun not very good? No, your fun is okay. Why don't you come over here and cuddle with your nephew and bounce him? See, I don't know that just interacting with the baby would help with those. And really, he's the one I need to come look. Oh, you know what we need to do? Yeah, that's fine. You come look after. You want to feed a treat? You do that. I think that thing has been broken for a while. Oh, he needs attention. So we are going to, we're going to ask about rodent. And I was going to say tell a secret. And then while you're over there looking after your nephew, why don't you feed him? Because I'm assuming that's what he needs. Why don't you feed him? Oh, yeah, you're hungry, aren't you? I can tell, because you don't have a dirty diaper, and we just gave you attention, so there's no way that's what you need. Yeah, you're really hungry, because that's taking a long time to make you happy. Normally, that's a sign. Oh, that's helping her social. That's good. Probably helping her develop a relationship with her nephew. Oh, cutie pie. Yeah. You're still unhappy. Oh, now you have a dirty diaper. You didn't have that before. Let's change his dirty diaper. Even though your brother-in-law should be doing this so he can finish his parenting skill, but I think he did get to level 9, which is as high as I need it really to be. So wait, is that diaper changed? And now we're gonna cuddle and bounce one more time, and then hopefully he'll be okay. And I see our Leah is not happy. Who's the closest to you? Why don't you come over here and offer friendship and find out what's wrong, because you need some fun. And give her a treat. Are you going to tell us? I'm not really sure. That was a little bit of a slow. Oh, well, there's a litter box, sweetie pie. You can go use it. Yeah, we unfortunately can't call you to the litter box. Yeah, there's one. Oh, there's some. These. Why don't we just open that from where it is? And the summer one. And we got some interest. Yay. I thought I had a litter box down here too, but I know there's definitely one upstairs. I don't know if we could put a litter box here because it would be in front of the, like a spare litter box. Did we get, I thought we already got that message. I thought we got that earlier. How many postcards did we get? Let's go look into our inventory. We got 2 postcards. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a glitch, because we already have 2 here. And let's see, did we get new ones? We got one from Al Samhara, which we did not have before. There. And then we got one from Brindleton Bay. Oh, and they can kind of go on top of each other. A little bit. So there we go. We have 4 postcards that we got from Bob. 2 today. And Tiger Frog. Where did you get that from? Doing some gardening? So let's come over here. And do we have any badges? No, we don't. He has a lot of work to do, I have to say. Keep fit. So why don't you go? It's raining out though. Maybe not the best time to go for a jog. So why don't you come over here and go do some working out on that, just to help. You're really far behind in terms of you don't have very many badges at all, and you have done. Where are you? You know what are you gonna do? You're gonna play and you need some fun. Oh, I see, he needed some fun. I probably shouldn't have him work out. And as usual, I'm going to hang up because I don't like to take those calls because oftentimes they leave them playful, which I don't like. So you are tense. Yeah, is that helping you with your fun? It is, luckily. Why don't you come here and repair that? We have some things that need to be repaired, and you're just playing with your violin, and you don't really need to play with your violin at all. Have you actually completed your musical instrument genius? No, you don't. You haven't. We could actually work on that one. But right now, we're not going to. Right now, you're going to come and look after this broken speaker so that perhaps Brian can listen to some music while he is. So we're going to have you come work out too. So that was quick. Scavenge for parts. Yeah, you can scavenge for them very easily. I think this was broken. There's a lot of things broken. Oh, he can only hire... Why can't he... So you can throw that away. Why can't we repair it? I guess we'll hire a repair service. And clean up. Actually, why don't you come along and why don't you clean that up? Can you repair it? No, we can only hire a repair service or replace it. I wonder if this is broken because it's out in the rain. Because it should be covered. I would have thought it would have been fine. Everything's breaking. Look, the thing is broken there too. I went into build mode because I wanted to move that in a little bit to see if it gets more protected, and that did get rid of. Oh my goodness, everything's breaking. Break. Not very good. So why don't we see if she can check her badge progress. Do you have any badges to collect? No, you don't. I'm going to have her paint one more painting. First, she's going to take a thoughtful shower, and then she's going to do a landscape painting because she needs to complete 10 excellent paintings. Well, for that matter, I guess he doesn't really need to fix all those things because the repair person can do that when they come, since we already hired one. Can we do an instant upgrade of that? That's probably more useful. So how did you do? You had to practice programming. So why don't you come over here and practice programming, if I can find that. Do some practicing of programming. How's your fun anyways? It's still not that great, I have to say. And you are a little bit tired, so why don't you go? Oh, it's actually late. No wonder you're tired. It's Saturday night, and it's really, really late on Saturday night. So you probably need to come. Why don't you come give a cuddle and a bounce to Ethan before you go to sleep? He's going to wake you up soon needing some food, but if you feed him, he's going to wake you up because he's going to need his diaper changed. Maybe we'll just bottle feed him. We can't really do much about the diaper change, I have to say. I don't know how long had passed since Sylvia fed him. And that's going to help him with his... So I wonder whether Sylvia got that last... So Amelia, no, that was an excellent quality, so she didn't get that. And she is tired. Not really that tired. You really don't need to go to sleep. It's only 10:30 at night. It's a little bit early. So that's just common. It's nothing. Oh, that must be, you need to mail back that artifact. So that's not one that's going to help you. That's why you didn't get it. But we got some money. It helped us because we got money from it. I'd have to say this repair person is slower than our Sawyer. Sawyer is much quicker at doing that than the repair person is. So how are you doing in terms of your, Brian, in terms of how long you practice programming? You've got 1 extra hour. Oh, baby's crying. I bet you he has a dirty diaper. Come change his dirty diaper and then go back, then do one more cuddle and then go to sleep. Because you are tired. You're more tired than Amelia is. Because Amelia already went and laid down without me knowing. And went to sleep. Now, I actually wanted Eric to do some volunteering, but he's gone to sleep. Yeah, you can wake up. You're going to go out and... I was going to say you're going to go out and volunteer, but maybe you should eat a little bit first. You should have some leftovers, and then you can go, even though it's late, you can go volunteer because you already had a sleep, and then you can go back to sleep when you get back, because I kind of want you to work on your... Oh, I don't know what happened. I know what happened there. Why do I want you to volunteer? You've already finished maxing your volunteering. Did you have a whim to volunteer? Because I had a note that I wanted him to volunteer, but he doesn't really need it because he doesn't, have any requirement for him from terms of all of his character values are high enough that he doesn't need to volunteer. So I don't think I'm going to have him go volunteer. It's not really a rush for that. He could do his homework, but I can't find his homework, so he can't do his homework. Let me open, and I'll assume that's his homework. And I'm not actually going to have him do his homework right now. I'm going to wait until tomorrow for him to do his homework, because I'd rather, if he loses some responsibility for being late going to the scouts, which I find happens, that he just works on that later. Does he have any badges? No, he doesn't. So, oh, what was that? Did that work? Yay, she should have got that. So now she needs to write a good archaeology skill book and give a successful archaeology lecture for her to complete that aspiration. So that is all done. So that is really good. We could just put these down here on this table. Some of our things that we found. That's counterfeit, so we don't really want to put that down. But we could give that to the kids to give back. Assuming we can give back the counterfeit ones there. It was on the right thing, and then there we go. So it's on there. And let's see, is that all she has in her inventory that's finished? That I can see? That's all I can really see. We can just put a lotus there. So that's a decoration. And that's because we definitely sold all the artifacts. We wouldn't have kept those because they were not worth keeping. And that's the counterfeit one. Oh, do I hear a kitty cat crying? Oh, she's crying, but she's kind of chasing her tail a little bit. So I'm thinking they all see, with Sylvia's hair, I have a hard time seeing her moods. And you can go back to bed. So they're all going to go to bed because it's middle of the night, and I was going to say I'll be back in the morning. Oh, look. We just had a blast off from Bob. This has been a busy part for Bob. I missed it, but we got the message there. But, we got 2 postcards from him and a blast off. But that is going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!